Welcome to our IELTS writing test sample series. We're going to help you understand how we mark the IELTS writing task 1 and what is needed to achieve a band 5. Let's look at how the writing tasks are assessed. Each writing task is assessed by examiners according to the following 4 criteria. The first is task achievement. This refers to how well you have answered the question and also assesses if the information in your answer is relevant and accurate or correct, using the minimum of 150 words. For task achievement, it's important that you include an overview of the significant trends or information. The next criteria is coherence and cohesion. Coherence refers to the flow of your writing. It's important that your ideas are logically organized and appropriately sequenced into paragraphs, so that they are easy to follow. Cohesion assesses whether you have used appropriate linking words to connect ideas and show the relationship between paragraphs, sentences, or parts of sentences. Next is lexical resource. This refers to the range of vocabulary you have used in your writing and how accurate and appropriate it is for the specific task. Finally, grammatical range and accuracy. This focuses on the range of grammar structures you have used in your writing and how accurate your grammar is. Now, let's take a look at the task describing the stages of a process. Brick manufacturing. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. The diagram shows the process by which bricks are manufactured for the building industry. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words. And here's the response from the candidate. You may want to pause here to read the answer in full. Now let's look at it in more detail. This answer achieved a band 5 for the following reasons. Remember, task achievement means if the key features have been covered and if there's an overview. This first sentence may have been an attempt at writing an overview of the information, but it isn't a clear overview of the general information shown, and examiners thought it confusing. The rest of the writing, however, goes on to describe the process accurately. Remember coherence and cohesion? Well, this answer uses linkers and words to sequence events effectively, although it feels like a list of linkers. For example, in the first part, there is a linking word or sequencing word in nearly every sentence. This process is a good way of referring to the process being described, and using these items is a good way to avoid repeating the word bricks too many times. These are all examples of cohesion. Now, let's look at lexical resource. The vocabulary is minimally adequate and spelling is generally correct. However, some words are not appropriate. For example, the solid, and get cold. These are examples of words that don't go together naturally or are too informal for this type of answer. There's also a word used in the wrong form, the consumption. In terms of grammatical range and accuracy, this answer doesn't have a wide range of structures, and those that are used are not always correct. There are frequent errors such as which selected, this should be which selects, and go through wire cutter. This should say go through the wire cutter, or go through a wire cutter. And where they are stayed should read where they stay. So remember, make sure you always include an overview of the information and the key features in order to get a good band score for task achievement. To get a good score in coherence and cohesion, Make sure you link your ideas and sentences well. And finally, it's important to use a wide range of vocabulary and grammar, but it's equally important to use it correctly.